So where are those dark places that you're talking about?
Simply where people either do not see Christ anymore at all, where the church is not the church anymore. Everywhere we go, we always say we're in the goat business. We are looking for those wild people looking for Christ that has not accepted Christ yet. And those are everywhere. It could be in Sao Paulo. It could be in a place called Cape Town. It could be in New York City. It could be in so many places where there are a group and wonderful people together that simply do not have the desire to serve Christ anymore. Europe is a place we open these days. And as we walk with these churches, as you say, if churches don't reproduce and, disciples are not added to that church, we feel that resuscitation is absolutely needed in those churches. So when we talk about dark places, it's places where people simply have lost the desire and the love for Christ, and they are everywhere. So in Europe, for example, when we go to places and you would say, is it possible that Germany could be a dark place? Absolutely. And so we see churches have died, and people are saying that Europe has got to a place where they are pre-Christian even.
Yeah.
And we say, okay, it's difficult to plant churches in those areas, but we could help and resuscitate those churches that has lost their first love, and through discipleship, and then we start reproducing. So if a church doesn't reproduce, we know they're in trouble. And we would call those dark places, where churches they become clubs basically.
Yeah.
And COVID,
secret order of the saints.
Secret order of the saints, and through COVID proved that. How many churches, when you go back to churches now, people would say, only 40% of our church returned. What happened to our people? Well, simply, I don't think they were made disciples that reproduced. Right. And
that's right.
That's probably some of our problems.